everyone, and welcome back to ALottaBitOfItAll. This is Angelica. Today I decided to do a little video, and I'm going to call it, what am I going to call it? I forgot the name already. Oh my gosh. Let me look at my notes here. I can't believe I forgot it already. Okay, got it. Tally total and tidy up Tuesday. Because today is Tuesday actually, I am going to do a small portion of my savings challenges. I just got a reimbursement check in the mail, and I figured, I know I have a check coming in, just my regular payday this upcoming Friday, but since I got this reimbursement check, I figured I'd put some of it towards these savings challenges, and then kind of take my time and do the budget for the rest of my paycheck, and then for the rest of this reimbursement for the end of the week. But I wanted to do these little ones, not the ones, so these are the ones I do with my crispy bills, right? With my $1, my 5 and 10s. And you guys, I have so many 10s. I even got some change back at a couple of registers that were crispy 10s as well. So I don't know if they're getting distributed in the area or what, but yeah, I have a lot for Friday for sure. And then I have a 20, which I don't have that many of Crispies, but I wanted to do a couple of these random fun ones just because I didn't realize how close the 4th is, and I still have a lot to complete by then. I don't know if I'll get it done by the 4th, but that's my goal anyway. We'll see what Friday brings. Another summer savings ones, a couple coffee ones, Happy Mail, and a couple minis. And I was hoping the more I stuff these, the sooner I'll get done with one, obviously, and I can get started on some of these new ones here. Maybe not the minis, but some of these new ones I just got in the mail from Espresso Designs and Softlight Budgeting. I really want to start scratching those off. So I'm going to fill this sheet out with you guys just so I know what I need to go grab from the bank real quick. And then the second part of this video, Tidy Up Tuesday. So we have tally total. So I'm going to tally up what I need to grab from the bank, and then Tidy Up Tuesday. I wanted to maybe like snag a binder, clean it up a little bit, and maybe decorate it. I know decorating all of my binders I still have to do, but I think having that in one video will be so long. I'd rather just do one at a time here whenever I have a few minutes. So I think I'm going to do that, maybe clean one up. I'm going to see if there are any that are like extra out of order, and or pull one out, pull some decorations out, some little accessories, and go to town on that one. But we'll see what the glow up brings afterwards. But let's go ahead and get started then on what I'm going to cash stuff here for a quick savings challenge tally total. All right, so first we have Stars and Stripes, and then I'm just going to put gumballs. Let's see, we have the coffee shop. We have 2 in here. I have the Cafecito and Cheesemint. I'm going to put C&C. Happy Meal, I will definitely need to add to that one. Let's see, Emergency Fund. This one I started last time. I wanted to actually get a couple going. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that, but I do have an emergency fund, I was going to say folder, envelope already in my binder. But I figured if I had a couple envelopes going, I would build that fund up a little bit quicker. So that's why I have an extra one in here. And then I have 2 minis, I believe. Yeah, two minis. Oops. All right, and then I do have my other ones like this monthly challenge that I've been collecting for, and then the 52 Fridays and the 100 envelope, but those are the ones I'm going to save for Friday for when I get paid, just because those amounts are a lot larger than what I wanted to do today. So let me go ahead and figure out what I want to do here. So if we go back to Stars and Stripes, yikes, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. I only have 9. 10, 11, 12, 13. I'm going to do 27. I'll do 27. And then for this one, I will do, so each one of these little gumballs is $4. I will do 4 gumballs. So I'll get 16 out for that one. These are, what are these, $5? These are $5 coffee, so I'll do one of those. And I'll do a 3 on here, so I'll do 8 for that one. Coffee shops. And, oh, that one was 5 and 3. That's what that was. Happy Meal, I'm going to go ahead and do 10 for that one. Emergency Fund, I'll do the next 2, which is 15. And then, let's see, Mini 1, I'll do 7. And Mini 2, I believe these are all $1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I'll do 6. Okay, so I'm gonna run to the bank and run a couple more errands while I'm out, and then I will come back in a little bit and we will stuff these and get started on one of our binders. See you guys soon. All right, guys, welcome back. Oh my gosh, it is so hot outside, and I know I can't complain because so many people live in different areas of the country that are so much hotter than here, but outside of Chicago, it's like in the upper 90s today, and I cannot do humidity. I've never been able to do humidity and heat my entire life. I have family outside of Houston, and I love them. I love it down there, but gosh, I can never live down there. It's like air conditioning, straight back to air conditioning, because I can't hang. But anyways, I had to put my hair up and everything. I was gonna wear it down today to see how curly it could get, but couldn't do it. I quit too soon. After I left the bank, I was like, oh no, this is going up. But went to the bank, got $89, used my teller slip, tallied up that, and let's get into the rest of, well, not the rest, half of the savings challenges for the week. And then, like I said, I'll do these on payday, the crispy ones. Like I said, I've been coming across quite a handful of 10s recently. I do have an additional handful of 5s too to add to that. Stars and Stripes. For Stars and Stripes, I decided to do 27 actually, to try and see if I could finish up this challenge before the 4th. I don't know if I'll be able to do it before the 4th, but we can try. So 27, 25, 6, 7. And I am going to color these in, but I'll fast forward for you guys, so you don't have to sit through all of it. Oh, there we go. So I'm going to 25, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. Okay, not too far behind because there's only 63 in here, so 23 left. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and color these in. I'll fast forward you guys through this though. All right, so that's what we have so far. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 14 stars left. That can't be right. Probably because I did every other stripe here. We'll do the total at the end, but that's what we got for today for the stars and stripes. For Sweet Summer Savings Gumball, we currently have 25, 30, 1, 2, 32, and I was going to add 16 to this. So I'm going to color these a bunch of different colors. So I'll fast forward through this too. All right, so I colored in 4 for 16. So let me see here. I gave myself 3 5s and a 1. 5, 10, 15, 16. So 20, 30, 45, 6, 7. That can't be right. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 times 4, 48. Oh yeah, no, I have 48. I lied, that is correct. All right, so that's where we're at with this. I'm so excited for this, what it's gonna look like at the end with all the colors filled in. Who has a stash of a number of colored Sharpie markers? Angelica does. See, I told you guys I never get rid of anything from my jobs. All right, for coffee shop and cafecito and chisme, I thought, what did I say here? I said 8 total, so each one of these is 5. And then I said I was gonna do a 3 here. So for 8, I'll do this 3. And do that 5. 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 10, 15, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 28 total right now. These are kind of, I mean, I know this is the only second week I've done this, I think, but we have 10 so far. I feel like they're adding up kind of quick. 10 so far. I said I was going to add 10 more in the form of 2 5s. So we have 20 here. Emergency fund, like I said, I'm trying to stack this one up high, so we're just gonna do the next 2. I said I would do 15. I only had, wait a minute, why do I have 10 marked? Oh, hello, Angelica. I was like, why do I have 10 and I only have 4 singles? All right, so we have 10 here, 15 here, 25 total. Oh, Angelica, I know you don't like different color markers. But you know what I told myself I was going to do on the other one? Remember I told you guys I didn't like the, what was it? It was this one. But I told myself I wasn't going to correct it and put all black because I still can't find my thicker black Sharpie, believe it or not. But I told myself each time I would do a different color then to see how many Crispies I added each time we did a challenge. And I should have done that for this. Maybe I'll try and go over it with a different color. Let me see if I can find a darker one, but it has to be a thick one. I'll try. I will go for blue since it's kind of okay. That'll do for now, I guess. You can tell the difference a little bit. All right, 25 in that one. And we have 2 minis left. We have a 7 and a 6 I said I was gonna do. I have 7 last time in here too. 7 for that one and 6 in that one from last time. And I said I was gonna do 7 and 6. So should I do, I'll do a 6 and a 1. So 7 and 6. 7 and 6 is 13. What do we have here? 10 and 13. But I'm going to separate them into piles. So 7 plus 6 here. So we have 12 in that one. 14 in this one. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 12. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Perfect. Alright guys, so that's it for the savings challenge today. And like I said, so these won't be completed again until I don't know if I'll do it before I get paid next, like the next in 3 weeks or 2.5 weeks, but I might if I have extra, if I don't spend anything and I just kind of have a few extra bucks in my wallet or something like that. But like I said, this one I had a reimbursement check come through, so I was like, oh, let me see if I could do half of this so I don't have to cut into my paycheck on Friday for all of these. But I will definitely use my paycheck, not necessarily for these guys because these are for the Crispies, for the monthlies like I mentioned, the 52 Fridays and the 100 envelope. Look at this, guys. It's gonna turn into a circle. That's what I used to say. My sister told me this story once and I used it ever since. When I would gain weight, one of her friends mentioned too, like she was turning into a circle, and I felt like I was doing that at some point in my life, but feeling much better these days. But I love how these are chunky. You know, it means something. It means you've been working hard toward this. And you know, I've not counted all of the money in every single binder, but when it looks like this, I know that I'm making a difference in the savings and the spending and the contributions to other accounts and whatnot. So I really like seeing that. But so that's the savings for today. I'm gonna put the cash tray and the savings binder aside, and I decided that I wanted to do my professional binder, and I brought all this stuff out. I had posted earlier in the week that I was going to start making some cards and probably posting them on Etsy. I just don't know when, but soon, once I get it all figured out. I was just kind of going for a test run and I liked how they turned out. And then I love flowers, I love patterns. Plaid is my favorite. I like the old school regular plaid, like from Scotland plaid, buffalo plaid, checkers, gingham, stripes. So I've always liked patterns, but I absolutely love flowers. So when I was playing with this, I wanted to find a bunch of neutral things with flowers. So I did print up a handful of things, but I also just printed up some some photos that I thought I would like to use as just decorative binders, or I'm sorry, decorative bookmarks, not necessarily bookmarks with labels, like this one is, you know, a business one. There you go, flowers in a pattern, stripes, and actually I have these envelopes in another binder, but this was my newer dashboard from the RAEmarkable Dollar, my binder from the Millennial Dollar. It's so nice and soft. I love it. I know I comment that every time. But I wanted to just add a few things just because my binders are so plain Jane right now. I haven't had time to like print everything out, decorate. And I love doing that kind of stuff because I do have a planner that I do that with my stickers and labels and highlights and all that. But I wanted to be able to decorate some of this. And again, this is my business binder. So it has my my private practice business in here, as well as ALottaBitOfItAll. I kind of have it all in one in terms of supplies, taxes, all that stuff, postage, printing, furniture, LLC stuff. So that's in here, and I kind of wanted to make this side look pretty. But before I pick a bookmark, I'm gonna see what I like of all these cards, and I kind of want to see like this. I don't necessarily want Lucky in my business binder, but I want something that is, you know, kind of business related, I guess, like momentum. Like once you start, just keep going with it. I do like this one. You're one decision away from a completely different life. Get after it. There will always be someone who can't see your worth. Don't let it be you. I don't know about that one in here. This, I like the glitter look. I was thinking about foiling some of this too, so we'll see if I ever get around to that. I do like that the Millennial Dollar has her stuff in here. Let me see if I can. See what I can do with this. Okay, so this, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to fit everything in here. Let's see. Oh, these are the same, just one's white, one's cream. Everything is figure outable. I do like that, but I don't know that I like the starkness of the white. I would rather this be like a cream, like this, or like that. I know it's not that big of a difference, but I don't know, I might change that up. And then don't be afraid to start over again. This time you're not starting from scratch, you're starting from experience. Love that. These are all not all, a lot of these are Mel Robbins. I just put out that I was going to put out some dashboards of her quotes as well. I like that they're so direct. They're short and sweet, but powerful and meaningful. So I like that. Anyways, so yeah, so black, gold, beige. I do like these. Yeah, green. I have a black one somewhere, but I couldn't find it. I have this big one that I made, but I might have to think about places to put this. I might even like maybe put something in here one day. Maybe I'll put that in there right now so I remember. Or how about this? Maybe there we go. That way I can put these, but I can put these big simple ones in the front. I like that. Okay, so that's there. Ooh, makes that a little chunky. We'll have to see how that works out if I add, because once this gets full, it might be too much. But let's see. Make things happen. No, I don't. It's the white that's getting me, guys. Maybe I'll just do this for now, but I'll come back to it once I have more cream, because this one I do like this quote, but it doesn't necessarily, I don't want to use this one for this one. Maybe I'll use it for like a positive affirmation binder, or, you know, quote decor. But for the business one, I like kind of this one, like get after it, momentum, you know, hard work-ish stuff. Everything's figure-outable. Like I said, I do like that, just not the white. Okay, so we'll leave that for now. It's not too decorated, but maybe I'll get something for here as well. Or I could probably stick a shorter one of these in there, but I do love this color. But I was thinking that these dried ones kind of look like fall-ish. I'm gonna get these out of the fridge. It's kind of, you can see everything. This is one of my faves. It's got roses. One of my favorite flowers, that hydrangeas. I love them. That one's a contender. This one, I like that it's daisies, and daisies are so daisy, like simple, and I don't know. But I like roses better than daisies right now. So, well, in general, but I won't use that one right now. This one I like because it's simple as well, but I feel like I want a little more color in here. This is also one of my favorite ones because I love roses and I love this color green. This kind of green, army greenish, sage-ish. I just posted about these from Sunny House. This color combo is one of my favorites. I have this in my office at work. That's a contender. This one is super simple too, but I liked that it went with the black and the gray tones and the beige-ish neutral theme. But I think I have enough black in here, so I'm gonna put that over there. This little it looks like hydrangea petals, but I'm not sure. This is very, very neutral. I think I'll wait on that one. And then here's another daisy one. It's got a little tint of pink, and I'm going to put out a dashboard like this. I like that this is simple too. Okay, so it's between these three. You guys. Watch, you guys are gonna pick a different one than I am, but all right, here's what I'm gonna do. Ugh. This one, honestly, these two are my favorites, just because I love these colors and I love roses and I love bouquets like that. So pretty, right? But I don't know, I think their colors are a little muted. Maybe toward the end of the summer I'll switch these out, or maybe put them in a more like in a beige binder versus a tan camel caramel color. I'm gonna lighten it up and use this one, just because too I like the undertone of this one, and it kind of goes with the grayish beigey neutral of this dashboard without being too busy, and it's not black like this side. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. Let me see. I just kind of centered that. We'll see where this lands. Oh, and it kind of fits. We're good. I don't necessarily need the label because I have the label here. I might switch this one out kind of maybe to match the stripes, but I really don't mind it, because when it's standing up along the other binders, as long as I can see these at the top, I'm good, because I really don't look at the pattern so much. If it was plain, I'd probably be bored with it, but I don't know, guys. What do you think of this? Don't forget, this one's hiding back here. Might have to do, I don't know about this one. Let me see. What about if I did always a little bit flatter? Okay, I like that. And then you got a little flower one back here, just kind of peekabooing out. I don't think I'm gonna add any back here though right now, just because Probably if I get like like real business cards and stuff, I might put back here actually, since she made these business card size. I love that these are longer versus you know, the vertical length of the card, or height of the card, I guess. If you were to horizontal, vertical-ish twist it up, it would be, yeah, see, because if this was in here, I wouldn't, well, it'd be much shorter, obviously, but it would only cover that much. It would kind of be boring. It'd look way too little. So I do like that she made these wide. It reminds me of the Aesthetic Dollar binders as well, because if you look at hers too, hers are wide like that, but I think Millennial Dollar is wider, but I do like how they're not the vertical ones. It's good to have a little variety going on here. But all right, guys, so that is my tidy up part of the tally total and tidy up Tuesday. All right, so did a little cash stuffing for the savings challenges, did a little decorating, and I will see you guys, well, I'll be recording on Friday because that's payday, but we'll see if I get the video posted on Friday. But until then, I hope you guys have a wonderful week. Stay cool, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for visiting. Bye.